Okay, in this video, we're going to go over mapping out the external obliques. So you want to think about where your rib cage is, so kind of where the bony parts kind of stick out here. You can kind of palpate it with your fingers and find that spot. They should feel kind of like fingers kind of pointing down here from the bones. And then the second spot that we're trying to think about is where your belly button is, roughly ½ an inch inwards from there, depending on what side you're doing. In this case, I'm kind of focusing on my left side of the external obliques. I'm going to put my fingers ½ an inch in, and these are going to be those two spots that you're trying to bring together in order to contract the external obliques. So to get this activation going, I would start by kind of finding where that rib cage is, so the bony part's kind of sticking out, and then ½ an inch in from the belly button. Bend the knees. First thing we're going to do is tuck our pelvis in. We're going to lift that side of the pelvis upwards. So we're going to do a little bit of lateral flexion of the hip. From there, we're going to do a side bend. We're going to rotate the opposite way. So when I bend to the left, I'm going to rotate to the right, still keeping my points there. I'm going to crunch down, so rounding my back, flexing my spine. And then I want to think about kind of bringing my abs down, like squeezing my abs, bringing my rib cage down even deeper, trying to basically bring these 2 points together, holding that, and you'll feel a lot of those ab muscles firing up. But we're trying to basically think about the muscles that kind of run diagonally towards the center there. So those would be the external obliques. We're holding that, squeezing, whether it's 10 seconds, 20 seconds, however long you're holding, and then you want to ease out of that. Then if you want to stretch it, we're just going to do the opposite motion. So again, find those points, get my rib cage roughly here, where I feel those kind of fingers there, and then I want to move my fingers from the center about ½ an inch in. Now to stretch this side, I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to drop the pelvis down on that side, tilt my tailbone back. I'm going to side bend away, rotate towards the left, and extend my spine. Once I do that, try to move my rib cage away from this point. So I'm really trying to separate that in order to stretch the external obliques. Okay, so that's how to map it out in terms of contracting it fully and then also stretching it fully. So hopefully that helps. I will see you guys in future videos.